their new album. This is the Electric Eels.
In February 2000, Unique came in the form of Eels. As indie pop big hitters of the time, jetting in from LA with a reputation, they had a CV of TOTP appearances. Some were more memorable than others.
We would always try to make each appearance unique and some sort of spectacle and something interesting to look at. Was it Santa on this one?
If you have the Eels on Top of the Pops, you know that there's not going to be another band who are really similar on the same show. They were part of the thing of having as much diversity in Top of the Pops as we possibly could.
I knew it was a big deal. If a record company is flying you all the way to London just to do 3 minutes of work, you know it's a big deal.
The first time Eels were flown to Top of the Pops was in 1997. Definitely a big deal.
We were very dismayed to learn that we had to lip sync to the song, which seemed incredibly corny to us. So we came up with the idea of, well, let's play toy instruments and just make it very clear that, you know, we know we're lip syncing, and then we'll smash the toy instruments like the Who at the end. You know? We did the perfectly timed Beatle bow, composed ourselves and did a synchronized bow. The whole thing is incredible to me that I ever got to make one record, let alone be on Top of the Pops.
Hello, cruel world, so this is you, a broken heart.
In my early 20s, I was just directionless in Virginia. I didn't have any dreams or hopes for the future. And my girlfriend at the time said, why don't you try to do something with music? You're good at it. And I was like, man, you're right. I don't know what else to do. So I thought, well, I guess you're supposed to go to either New York or LA. And I picked LA because it was further away.
Walking along by the LA River.
When I first came to LA, I hated it. It was severe culture shock coming from Virginia.
I should believe her.
It was miserable, but you know, that was the thing, is like when you're having a miserable time in your life, making music can just be such a lifeline. You know, you can really just pour yourself into it. And it was 3 miserable years that then resulted in getting a record deal. It was unbelievable. And I got dropped, so that didn't last very long. I didn't know what to do next. I was feeling lost again, and my manager said, here's what you're doing, you're forming a band. I said, I am? He said, yep, and it's going to be called Eels. I was like, okay. Amazingly, it worked. And we ended up on Top of the Pops.
Eels became Top of the Pops regulars. Remember this 90s performance of Rags to Rags? No, that's because it never actually broadcast.
There's a spider crawl.
Eels, seen and unseen.
Years go by, still I don't know.
In fact, only half of Eels' performances actually made it onto TV.
And no one will know my name until
Oh, remember that day you spent painstakingly filming a whole performance at Top of the Pops?
this could be your lucky day.
It's not going to air. For some reason, I was dressed as a milkman. I don't remember why. I have never seen it, and I would love to see it.
Happy to oblige. Why didn't they air? Well, some simply didn't chart, and others fell foul of real-life events that forced Top of the Pops out of the schedules. These Eels were just a little unlucky.
Winston Churchill.
The year 2000, they brought us in to film the song Fly Swatter.
But look, here we are, Top of the Pops, and they are getting ready for tomorrow night's show. We've got guys over there setting up for the Eels.
Hi.
Oh, look, I come to talk to you with a big hello like that. Hello.
Hi, how are you? I'm Spider from the Eels, stage manager. We're looking really forward to doing Top of the Pops for all you guys.
It was another all-for-nothing day for us.
Girl with the curls and the sweet pink ribbon and
Eels finally made it onto television with the first release from their new album. They must have been thrilled.
We did Mr. E's Beautiful Blues and it aired. The album, to me, was perfect the way it was. And I tried to fit the song somewhere in the sequence of the album, and it just ruined it every time. So the only thing I could come up with as a compromise was to put it after 10 seconds of silence at the end of the album.
Horn stand, please.
The record company got the last laugh by making it the first single, and you can't really hide that. Which is kind of amazing that it ended up on Top of the Pops.
Eels now seen.